Greetings to you, my esteemed viewer out there. Welcome to today's episode of Becoming the Happy Better version of yourself, or simply Happy Better You. And in today's episode, we are going to be discussing a topic that says your wrong belief about failure, or simply the wrong belief about failure. Now, just before we dive into the presentation, failure is something that many people have misinterpreted. That is, they give a wrong meaning to the word failure, and as a result, their approach to life, their approach to the circumstances, to the events of life is on the wrong side. Instead of getting the best from a situation or from an event, they end up having, getting worse result from the events, from the circumstances of life, from the challenges of life that befall them. So it is very essential that we as humans, for us that wants to become the happy, better version of ourselves so that we can live our best life, it is vital and essential that we know what failure is really about and approach it in that direction. Let's dive into the presentation. Okay, hello, my name is Ogove Mudane Okpu, and this is my YouTube channel, Happy Better You Academy. My passion in life is to help you release your fullest potential and live your best life. I'm beginning with a question to you. Now, who told you that you are a failure? I don't know what you are presently going through in your life. I don't know the events, the negative events, the negative circumstances, the painful challenges that you are currently going through in life. And you may be going through tough times, may be currently pressed to the wall. Your mind at the moment could be that the ground should just open for you and swallow you up. Your mind at the moment could be that the sky should just crash on you and end the whole story there. Now, you call yourself a failure. Who told you that you are a failure? Who told you that you are a failure? Now, if you are calling yourself a failure just because things are not working the way you expected, if you are calling yourself a failure just because that relationship you expected to culminate in marriage has crashed, if you are calling yourself a failure just because that business you started and you hope would flourish has failed, if you are calling yourself a failure just because maybe as a student that exam, after writing your exam, at the end of the day scores on the board getting you frustrated, you are wrong. You have a wrong definition of failure. If you are thinking that because things are not the way you want them to be, so you are a failure, you have a wrong definition of failure. Now, let me show you what failure actually means. Now, failure in life is not about what happened to you. Life is only 10% what happens to a man and 90% of his reaction towards what happened to him. Now, failure, like I said, failure is not about what happens to you. Yes, failure is not about you writing exam and you could not make it. Failure is not you having challenge in your business, a business you started with huge capital and it could not, at the end of the day, you could not get anything good out of it. That is not failure. Life is only 10% what happened to you and 90% of your reaction towards what happens to you. Now, that broken relationship does not really count in your ultimate success. does not really contribute much towards your final result. Your broken relationship will only contribute 10% to your overall success or failure. The other 90% is your reaction, is your response, is your disposition towards what happened to you, towards that broken relationship, your reaction towards that crashed business, your reaction towards that fallen ministry, your reaction towards that negative happening in your life. And what is failure? What exactly is failure? Failure is giving up on your set goals or visions. That is failure. Failure is not you failing your exam, but failure is you giving up on trying again. Failure is not you facing a broken relationship, but you giving up on loving again. Failure is not you not having that your desired man, but failure is you compromising on your decision to keep yourself until you get into marriage before getting naked. Are you following me? Okay, let's read what is on the screen. Now, the decision to stop trying because you have not been able to get it right, that is failure. Failure is not you not getting it right, but you deciding not to try again because you have not gotten it right. Now, failure is compromising your values because a condition or challenge seem unbearable. Yes, like the instance I cited, you as a single lady, you promise yourself that until that right man, that your man comes into your life, until you wear the ring, no man will see your nakedness. And now you have been waiting for years. In fact, you are approaching 40 already, and the man has not come. And now you want to break that your value of chastity, of keeping, of abstinence, because you feel you cannot bear it anymore. That is what failure is all about. Let's move on. Now, you must know that winners, champions, great men, successful people you see at the top today are not people who have not fallen once. Yes, those that you admire in life, that's your colleague in the office that you admire, that marriage, that couple that you admire and you wish to become, you wish to be like, you are. Why not be saying that maybe that man? Why not be saying that maybe that couple? Listen, those people that you admire at the top today, they were not people, or they are not people who have not fallen once. That marriage you are envying, it is not a marriage that have not faced challenge or challenges before. Now, people you see at the top today, they were men that fell but refused to remain on the ground. I will take that again. Winners, champions, great men, successful people that you see at the top today in business, in career, in their profession, in their marriage or relationship, they are not people who have not fallen before. They are not people who have not faced heartbreak before. They are not people who have not suffered business failure before. They are not people who have not lost capital in business before. They are not people who have not suffered one challenge or the other before. But they were men, or they are men that fell. They suffer heartbreak, but they refused to give up. They suffered, their business crashed, but they failed to give up. Their homes was at the verge of crashing, but they held on. They refused to remain on the ground. You are getting it. That is it. So don't think that life is all butter and bread. If you must become the better version of yourself, if you must daily be a happy, better you, and move towards the life you truly desire, and move towards your dream self, your desired life, your dream future, then you must refuse to remain on the ground. And what that means is that when things are not working the way you expect them to work, you must not give up. When that man seems to be delaying, you must keep on holding to your value as a single lady, your value of chastity, your value of abstinence. You must keep on holding to it. You must not give up. You must not say, oh God, I'm tired, I cannot continue, let me find my way, let me help myself. No, you must not do that, except you don't want to become the best version of yourself. Refuse to give up. Men you see at the peak today were once in the pit, yes, but their refusal to give up took them, catapulted them from the pit to the peak. The pit could be that broken relationship. The pit could be that fallen business. But they refuse to remain there. They refuse to give up. They try again. They got up from the ground and they kept on trying. And today they are at their peak. They are flourishing. They are succeeding. They are excelling in life. So never and never allow your background to make you place your back on the ground. Don't allow your situation, don't allow your circumstance, don't allow the negative events of life that you face, don't allow the negativities of life to make you give up on your set goals, to make you give up on your dreams. What does that mean? It means never call yourself a failure because your surrounding conditions, circumstances, or experiences are calling you a failure. Are you already fed up with that relationship, with that business, with that career, with that ministry? Come on, don't. Be strong. Keep trying. Soon you shall be at the top. Yes, I see a happy, better you. Your dream self is still possible. Yes, I see a happy, better you. Regardless of your present condition, your best life is still possible. Thank you. If this video inspires you truly, please subscribe to this channel for more videos. Thank you for watching. Until my next video, keep being the happy, better version of yourself.